Hi guitar lovers, today I'll teach you how I connect triads to get at better solos. I'll be demoing this on Blue Bossa, the following tune, and I'll try to incorporate in this example some kind of connections between triads, something that sounds a bit like this. So the idea is to get at great connections between triads and then finding more interesting triads to play over songs. So the first level is, if this is Blue Bossa, let me just play the changes, it's this song. So it's a very simple progression. It has C minor, F minor, D half diminished, G7, C minor, and then E flat minor, A flat 7, D flat major 7, D half diminished, G7, and C7. And the whole point is starting to connect the triads. Now, the first thing you want to learn, if you can't do this, you won't succeed in this, is knowing that, for example, on the top three strings, C major is this, or this, or this. Of course, it can be minor, can be diminished, and so on. So this is very necessary, and the whole idea is to first connect the triads harmonically, like this. So I'll be playing the progression, and this kind of is going to give me some guiding lights for my improvisation later. So I'll learn how to play this. F minor, D half diminished, G, E flat minor, A flat, D flat, D diminished, G. Okay, and now simply voice leading the triad, which means I played each chord in the closest inversion I could find. So the C minor connected to the F minor, which was actually in second inversion, and then connected to root position D diminished, connected to second inversion G7. This is a very important step. And once you have that, you can start practicing voice leading in a solo context like this. So I'm not doing much. I'm basically just connecting the chords and finding some notes to play around them. So if I start on my C minor, went to my... I'm just playing melodically around that, and that's a very valuable thing. And I would suggest the following thing to do even before this. Take a shape And the idea of soloing and describing chords means that when you're playing melody, people can kind of hear the harmony. So the first step is simply seeing shapes as you play. And if you're having a difficult time with this, you can even do a simpler exercise of just moving your hand, even in root position. For example, blue boss and root position sound like this, very disconnected. And really just moving, but if you force yourself to mentally move these shapes while you're improvising, you have a better chance at sounding like you're describing the harmony. So let me demonstrate even just root position. I'll be moving my hand with each chord and trying to play around it. Okay, this is for guys like new to playing on changes, and it might help you a little bit. So the only point of that is that you're seeing a chord and you're moving the shape. Okay, so first level, just moving a single shape, single inversion to all chords. Second level, connecting them just like voice leading and trying to play around that. And now let me show you the third level, which is kind of cooler. It's more advanced, of course, and it's difficult. But what happens if I'm starting to imagine more interesting triads? For example, here's some sounds I'm going to get. I'm going to build a triad on the 7th. So when I see C minor, I'm imagining the B flat over it to get a cooler sound. For the F, I'll be imagining E flat. For the D half diminished, I'll be imagining C. And for the G, for example, I'll be imagining E major. So what you're going to hear is me really still playing around with triads, but the usage will be more sophisticated because the triads I'm imagining highlight different numbers within the chord, not necessarily the 1, 3, 5, sometimes the 3, 5, 7, and I'll be connecting these things, and that's where you get some pretty cool sounds, in my opinion. the more advanced version is simply imagining more interesting triads. C, E, E flat, D minor, D flat, F, A flat, C augmented, A flat minor, G minor, D flat. Okay, and by doing that, you're getting much more sounds still in the same progression. So to recapitulate everything that I've said, level 1, learn to see a shape on your chords and play the progression even in root position and solo around the shapes you're seeing. Level 2, connect them with voice leading and solo around that. Level 3, imagine triads that are more sophisticated, that highlight different parts of the chord, like the 5, 7, 9, 9, 11, 13, and solo on those. That's also a lot of fun to do. So I hope this helps someone. I'm truly doing this to help guitar players grow. So thanks for watching, guys, and bye-bye.